So what I'm going to introduce you to now is just a very simple breath meditation. And when we talk about meditation, we're talking about finding our peace. We're talking about finding our harmony. We're talking about stilling our mind, stilling our body, and de-stressing our body. And now, more than any other time, this is really important. So what I'm going to do now is run you through just a basic, simple meditation. Now, the two things to remember are, okay, it's all about the breath. And I know we've heard that before, and it used to bug me as well, but actually it is all about the breath. And the second thing, it's all about grounding. Now, people don't talk about that in the same sentence as it's all about the breath. It's really important that you ground, okay, to avoid some of the stories and the problems I've heard other people say, even therapists and people that are now coaching and that kind of stuff. They tell me stories where they've been shown how to meditate and they travel off somewhere and see all these things and they got scared. So what they don't talk about so much is grounding, okay, in the same sentence as meditation. It's really important, okay? It links you in. We're all just energy. Our energy links in with the Earth's energy, and so we have to make sure that those two are connected. So we always focus on our grounding at the same time as we do our breath work, because it keeps us here and in the present and now. It's a safe way of doing it, and it's the way that it should be done, okay? So this is going to be very simple, because many people have asked me to do this for beginners. They're trying to get their partners to do it. They're trying to get their boyfriends or girlfriends to meditate. And I want people to have an introduction. So at the end of this, you can just fast forward it to the beginning of this, because I've had to do the whole thing together. But I want you to get the proper experience as though you're really with me now, rather than some completely polished meditation and just put it on YouTube, okay? So I want you to have something that's authentic, that you're actually with me doing it at the same time. This is an exercise which I do every day myself, all the time, and I just want to share that with you and pass it on, because this is a good introduction into meditation, okay? So the first thing to do, and you don't ever have to have meditated before, by the way, the first thing you have to do is just to find a nice, quiet space, okay? Upstairs in your bedroom, sit on the edge of the bed, at the top of the stairs, in another room, on a chair, whatever, okay? But find yourself somewhere peaceful and quiet, and make sure you're not going to be disturbed. That's really important, as it would be. So, find yourself your nice chair. Sit there nice and chilled and relaxed, okay? And set yourself down into the chair. And it's all about your mindset. So you've already set your mind that you're going to be chilling and relaxing. So sitting on the chair, get yourself nice and comfortable. Put your hands on your thighs with your palms facing up. And feel your feet flat on the floor. And just check, feel your feet flat on the floor. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take a few deep breaths, and I'm going to give you a demonstration first of all, and then going to be taking out a few deep breaths as well. So this is a quick demonstration, and I'll be talking through the meditation a little bit as well, but this is about stilling your mind and stilling your body. Okay? So this is how it goes. Deep breath in. And then in your mind, you're going to count to 5 in thousands. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. And then you're going to breathe in. Filling your lungs and emptying your lungs. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Now I'm counting out loud, okay? The reason I'm counting out loud is so that you can hear me, but you're going to count in your mind to yourself. Now, the count can be 5, it can be 4, it can be 3, it can be 10, it can be 15. It really doesn't matter. It's not a competition. You're filling your lungs, but you're not straining your lungs. You're emptying your lungs, but you're not straining either. So it's all just a big deep in, a big breath out, and it's all in the out breath. It's all in the pause at the end of the out breath. And what we're looking for is for you to kind of find that space of nothingness, that zone of nothingness. And it may take a few breaths, it may take a few minutes, it may take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. But it's that space that we're looking for. You'll know when you've hit it. You're letting go of the physical and you're just connecting yourself to source energy. You're letting go of all your physical. And that's what's so important. And then you reach your space. So I'm going to be sitting here doing it with you. I'll be occasionally saying something. There will be a lot of quiet. That's the way it is with this meditation. I always meditate at home in silence. The reason I do it in silence is because A, you don't have to rely on music then, and B, that's what meditation's all about. It's all about silence and peace. Okay? So here we go. Feet flat on the floor. Really feel your feet flat on the floor. Really feel your feet flat on the floor. Have your hands on your thighs with your palms facing up and your eyes are now closed. Have your hands on your thighs with your palms facing up and your thumb and your index finger just touching. Settle back into your chair and feel your feet on the floor. Now imagine little roots growing down from your heels into the ground. You can visualize those roots, be those roots. Go alongside the roots, but however you choose to do it, visualize, imagine little roots going down from your heels into the ground. Good. Now imagine little roots going down from your toes into the ground. Good. A bit more. Good. Now imagine big roots going down from the centre of your feet deep into the ground all the way towards the centre of the earth where there is a big golden crystal. And wrap your roots around the golden crystal. You can be those roots, you can travel alongside the roots. You can visualize the roots, but send those roots all the way down to the centre of the earth where there's a big golden crystal and wrap your roots around it. Now imagine there is a crystal below that golden crystal and stretch your roots towards that golden crystal. And then wrap your roots around that one. Strain towards it. Wrap the roots around the second golden crystal. Good. Now you feel the connection. You may feel slightly heavy. Your arms may feel heavier. Your legs may feel heavier. Everything may feel heavier. And that's okay. You are now connected to the Earth's energies. You can now feel heavy. Now we wish you to take a deep breath, breathing in deeply through your mouth or your nose. It doesn't matter. We are not worried about how you breathe, just that you breathe. So you take a deep breath in, filling your lungs and emptying your lungs in a long, deep sigh. No strain, no stress. And at the end of the out breath of that sigh, you count to 5 in thousands in your mind. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Breathing in again and filling your lungs and out. Long, deep sigh. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Now we wish you to do this on your own, counting on your mind to 5 in thousands. If you wish to count to more, that is fine. If you count less, that is also fine. You may find it cyclic. Some breaths will be longer than others, but it is not a competition. Just breathe in and breathe out. No holding your breath. No mini breaths in between. Have control of your breath. We focus on our breath and the count to focus on our mind. Breathing in again. Feel the insides of your chest unwind. Feel the insides of your tummy unwind. Feel the insides of your body unwind. Feel everything unwind. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow your arms to become heavy. Allow your legs to feel heavy. Have a waking awareness of your feet on the ground, connecting to the earth. Feel yourself go into a deep state of relaxation. And if your mind wanders, bring it back to the count and bring it back to the breath. If your mind becomes busy, bring it back to the breath, bring it back to the count. And always feel your feet on the floor. Bring your focus back to your breath and your counts. Feel your feet on the floor. It's all on the out breath, all in the pause. Feel your tummy unwind, your chest unwind. Your arms become heavy, your legs become heavy. Focus on the count and your breath. your mind wanders, come back to the breath, come back to the count. Always come back to the breath and the count. Make your out breaths a long, deep sigh. A sigh is a natural way of letting it go. Every animal on the planet does this, including us. It's all in the out breath, all in the pause at the end. And if some counts are longer than others, that's okay. feet on the floor. Do not allow your mind to wander. Bring it back to the breath and the count. Feel that space. Now bringing your breath back to normal. Slowly bringing your breath back to normal, feeling your hands on your thighs, feeling your feet on the floor. Bringing yourself back to the present and now. I want you to focus now on your roots that you grew from your feet. Let go of the golden crystal and draw the roots up slowly back towards your feet. Bring them back up towards your feet, but still leave them in the ground a little way, because this means that you stay grounded and present. The opposite of grounded is being all over the place and unable to focus and feeling lightheaded, so it's very important we stay grounded. So having let go of the golden crystals, make sure that you still feel your feet on the floor and your roots are still into the ground a little bit. Just double check that your roots are still in the ground, from your heels, your toes and the centre of your feet. Stay grounded. Now imagine you're standing in a column of white light. There is a beam of white light above you. Imagine you're standing in this column of white light. Draw this white light tight around your body, tuck it under your feet and over the top of your head. This is your white light shield. This keeps your positive energy in and negative energy out. You're standing in a column of white light, tight around your body, tuck it under the feet and over the top of your head. In this manner, there's no room for manoeuvre, there are no gaps, you are completely encased in this white light. Now feeling your hands on your thighs, feeling your feet on the floor. Bring yourself back to the present and now. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Guys, ladies, just take your time to get yourself back to where you are. Feel your feet on the floor. If in any way you feel slightly spacey or lightheaded, just take a moment, feel your feet on the floor, have something to eat, have a drink. It's very common to feel thirsty after a meditation. Always go back to feeling your feet on the floor. What it does is send your energies from up here down to there. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. I'm going to be doing a few more. You can find me on www.davidwalther.co. Even if you just Google my name, David Walther, you will find that I'll pop up all down the search engines of Google, so you'll find me. I offer many other things, including teaching meditation, healing, readings for people, and all this kind of stuff. So feel free to contact me on my website, okay, or via email, or the usual channels for those that already know me. And I hope to speak to you all soon. Thank you very much. Bye.